he's nominated for a Grammy Award. And we're doing that piece for him. That's a special piece, a special tuxedo. I wouldn't let the cat out of the bag yet, but yeah, not.
We are uncovering the unexpected.
Changing the narrative.
Changing the narrative.
Yes, I.
Fix up life.
Well, I just see him like a maga boy again. Yeah, magical loss. Yeah. Magical loss. Put some confidence in your thing now. And go on a road, go do the thing now.
Overcome Nation, it's been a minute. Wagwan. So in our last episode, we talk about Vybz Kartel new song and video, I'm Out. In that video, we see Vybz Kartel wearing a crown, and as we know, in the space, question is, who is the king of dancehall? But to be a king, you have to be a well-dressed king. So if you were at Freedom Street, see clips from Freedom Street, or following different events that Vybz Kartel, you would realize how dapper the eye is. That would not be possible without Solomon's Bespoke tailored suit, a premier clothing store with exclusive brands. So in an interview with Triple T live online, where Mr. Abraham, the owner of Solomon's Bespoke, he talk about, dressing Vybz Kartel, Freedom Street for his birthday event. He also mentioned events that Vybz Kartel will be at, future events. Event in Barbados, but the most exclusive one is the Grammy nomination. Overcomers, that sound like Solomon Bespoke is the exclusive design of a Vybz Kartel. He mentioned that it's a possibility that Solomon's Bespoke would dress Vybz Kartel for the Grammy nomination. That wouldn't make any sense without Vybz Kartel getting a US visa. But with credible media house nationwide putting out, that Vybz Kartel granted a US visa, that is a good look. So everything would have made sense. Overcomers, what are your thoughts? As you all know already, Vybz Kartel is somebody who set trends, with jersey, with straight jeans and fitted. But now you can see, said the man I got tailored suit. That sometime in the future we will see a Vybz Kartel tailored suit brand. That won't be surprising, because we know this man for make whole heap of great moves. But also, if Vybz Kartel receive his US visa, it's a good look for the culture, it's a good look for dancehall itself, reggae music. It will also help him to maneuver more moves, whole lot more opportunities. I hope that these opportunities will spill over on young and upcoming dancehall artists, bringing back dancehall out in the international space on a wider level. And I say congratulations to Vybz Kartel and the whole dancehall culture, Overcomers, share your opinion, Share your opinion on all the updates. Vybz Kartel receiving his US visa, Vybz Kartel choosing Solomon's Bespoke as his designer. As what Popcorn say, it's a lifestyle moment. Give thanks for the continued support. And I will leave a link in the description to Meskel Sounds Music, where you can stream the iMusic on YouTube and all other platforms. Turn on your post notification. Site, I leave you a clip of the interview. Check it out. Magical. Out.
This morning we are joined by Mr. Abraham Hadid of Solomon's Bespoke, telling us about the experience of dressing Vybz Kartel, the world boss Jamaican icon, to literally kick off his campaign as he's returned to the public space.
Yes.
Good morning and welcome to the Now Morning
Thank
Show,
you for
first
having
and
me.
foremost. And granted that, as we were saying during the break,
Yes.
Solomon's has been around for decades.
Decades, correct.
So
Couple
it is
decades and a half.
decades and a half, and many, many more to come.
exactly.
It is almost fitting, a no-brainer, that one of the iconic brands locally will bless, if you will, the frame of the icon as he was getting ready to kick things off.
Absolutely.
But how did that collaboration happen? We don't necessarily think of Vybz Kartel walking through Westmall and saying, let's go to Solomon's.
Well, you know, we were in Westmall before we were on the avenue now. So basically, I do a lot of the guys at Angostura. So, you know, they knew I could turn this thing around very quickly. And they knew my standard, my quality. So they called me actually the morning that he came in, the evening before. They called me on Thursday morning. Said, listen, Abe, Vybz Kartel is here. I said, Vybz Kartel? He said, yes.
What is that?
What is that?
I was like, which song? You know?
Which song is that? So I said, but listen, you know, he has to be suited up, you know. There's a couple suits. Can you turn it around very quickly? I said, absolutely. Send them in. So he said, but you have to close the store. I said, no problem. We'll close the store. Absolutely. They don't want too much publicity around the whole thing, you know. So he came in. Really, really nice person to deal with. I mean,
Really? That was my next question.
No, extremely down-to-earth guy, very pleasant. You know, he walked around the store. I showed him the collection. But, you know, one thing I said, I always say this about him, he knows what he wants.
And that was another conversation.
Yes, he knows what he wants. He knows his colors. He knows everything. And he, you know, so fitting him is a bit of a challenge, but not that difficult once you know what you're doing.
Right.
So-
Now, let's talk a little bit about the process itself. Because, I
Sure.
mean, you're saying he knows what he wants.
Yes.
But style-wise, we have, in our minds, at least me, Jamaicans are very flashy, very loud. And
yeah.
generally, bespoke pieces allow you to put in a little personality.
Correct.
So what was our conversation like in terms of what did he want?
Yes, so basically, first, we didn't start off with the bespoke pieces because we obviously, it's short notice, it was just ready-made pieces we had in the shop, which we have a wide collection of. So it was basically taking him through all the stuff we had, the colors, the fits, the styles, and he knew what he wanted, which was quite admirable. He knew what he wanted, very, very, I mean, on-point type of person, right? So we put on a few garments and then fit him and knew which one was going to do the best for him. And, you know, as I say, we have our professional master tailor on site.
Right.
So we were able to fit him, get it altered for him in time, deliver to Hyatt on both days, right? Then, of course, he proceeded to look at swatches that we had. This was our main business, which is the bespoke section. He said, listen, Solomon, I like this, and I like this. And this was you've seen this suit on his birthday, I think 3 days ago. That's a bespoke suit. And all the, you know, his logo and cartel and inside. And we did this suit for the concert in Jamaica also. The three-piece, that was a special suit.
So the three-piece I saw and I was like,
Very, very
what?
special suit. That's bespoke, yeah.
Definitely distinctive because especially since that stage was magnificent. You could see it from all angles.
And
I think
when they raised them up, everything, it was dramatic.
I was like, okay,
yeah, that's Solomon's, right?
but I didn't even know at the time. Here I am thinking, because if you listen to Kartel songs, they sing about all the international brands.
Correct,
So it was beautiful to see that it should be stamping itself in the Jamaican space.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, when he is doing that piece with, as you said, the logo and all of those details, we had some more time. We took a little bit more care on that one.
Of course, so that's done in Hong Kong. Actually, that whole embroidery, that whole logo is done in Hong Kong. So the whole bespoke suit was done in Hong Kong. And we were able to turn that around in 2 weeks, which is, it's a 6-week process.
I was just going to say.
It's actually a 6-week process with fitting, etc. Because we had him already fitted in the store with the ready-made. I took some measurements and we tweaked everything. They were able to do it exactly to fit him, which is great. So the suit came back in 2 weeks. Actually, 2 suits that we sent with our team to Jamaica, our social media team. And we got it on him. I wasn't sure which one he was going to use. I advised the 3-piece with the gold, 24-karat gold pinstripe, you know, vest, double breast. That showed extreme. And if you see that suit
in person,
that's a different suit.
Well, Kartel, if you're watching, come on down. We want to see some pictures.
Well, he's coming for Carnival, so we'll do some,
hopefully,
we'll do some more work for him,
That'd be kind of nice to see Kartel refined for the rest of the season.
His whole image changed, but and you know what's great about it is that the young people now are looking up at him. You know, he's a role model for them, and you know, hopefully they will dress better now.
Hopefully.
Come by us. We'll advise him. Advice is free. You know, you don't have to buy anything. You can just get, you know.
No,
So-
that's a valid thing
Yeah.
because we talk about what sort of when you see somebody for the very first time, you make a first impression. You
Absolutely.
make an assumption of that person.
Yep,
So to
exactly.
be suited up properly is really, really impactful.
Yes, yes.
And in that case, I'm wondering how the relationship will continue because you say you've made
So-
pieces he can use in the future.
Yes, but we're continually doing pieces for him. So, for example, he's nominated for a Grammy Award, and we're doing that piece for him. That's a special piece, a special tuxedo. I won't let the cat out of the bag yet, but yeah, not today. so hopefully he gets there, and you know you'll see our suit on him. He's also going to Barbados, I think, at the end of the month as well. So we're doing pieces for him. So he's very, very much, in tune with what we do. He's confident about how we dress him, and and you're a very open, very pleasant person. I mean, just to meet this guy was incredible. For me, it was an experience. It was a pleasure to have him by me, and the relationship hopefully continues, onto the future.
Well, like you said, that will, of course, impact other relationships.
Absolutely.
And, of course, we will see other soca stars continuing to be dressed very well
dressed
as
in a
well.
different way, maybe,
Because you do have a few clients, of course, in the
Yes, of
soca
course.
arena.
Yeah, absolutely.
Any names that you're going to tell us we can look forward to seeing in nice outfits to Carnival?
Maybe. I don't know, but I don't want to say it today because it's not good.
I always trying to mark up people's business,
I know.
but that's fine.
When we're in Trinidad, we're all Marcos.
See, culturally it's appropriate.
If we don't Marco, we don't find out nothing.
But if we were to describe the man that is dressed in bespoke wear, specifically from Solomon's, what type of man is going to be wearing these pieces? How would you describe it?